goodness. Okay, this is episode 7 of the Sandman. This one is called The Doll's House. And I mean, if you guys have been following me from the first episode till now, I mean, you guys know that I'm adoring this show. I'm I don't know who created. I still don't know who created it. I should know. You know what? Let me look this up right now. The Sandman. Like, I know that this was a comic book. So, Neil Gaiman. I mean, I guess Neil Gaiman has been involved in like everything, it seems. The comic book world. I'm not going to talk like I know, because I don't. I do not, but that name is that stands out to me. Neil Gaiman, Joe Simon, Jack Kirby, and now we have a TV show. Wow, the art of is very cool. Oh wow, that is so cool. I don't know, I might actually like start reading the Sandman comics, because I really love it. I'd love to get more of the lore. But I'm reading so many different things right now. So I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm always reading too many things, and then I'm like, then I put down what I'm reading, and then I read something else, and then I'm like, get into it, and then I'm like, I gotta go back to the other thing. And my brain is not how it used to be. When I was a kid, I could just like burn through a book like within a day, just all day. I'm just reading. Maybe the difference is that there's a lot more on my plate as an adult. I have to I have to do a lot of stuff, and a mom. But also my brain has been fried from like all my just being behind the phone, being behind the screens, getting that instant gratification. I'm trying to change my brain just little by little, go back to what it was. And it's working, but it's not easy. It's hard. I keep getting distracted by my phone but if I'm like distracted by real life, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But if I'm like watching a bunch of YouTube videos or a bunch of other stuff, I'm like, I should be reading. I just wanted to know, is it one director? Well, this is not the time to be figuring this out. I'm excited to jump in. The last episode really broke me down in a good way, in a great way. I really do enjoy being challenged. And I like that we all have different perspectives, and we are allowed to have different perspectives. That's a beautiful thing. Obviously, if our perspectives are hurtful towards others, then it's kind of like you gotta question your perspective. If it's to bring people down, to hurt others, to make yourself stand above them, then your perspective is going against a lot of morals, and that, that shouldn't be praised. But perspective on like living forever versus not living forever, and all of that, I don't know, having conversations about stuff like that, I think is pretty good. And I don't think people would get too upset over that, rather than like politics and stuff. But I'm ready to jump into this. You can find the uncut, unedited versions of these reactions on my Patreon, as well as just having early access. Those links are in my description box below. Thank you guys for your support. Let's jump in. Let's do this. This has been a ride for sure.
Thanks, buddy. You want to put your shoes on for me?
How far is New Jersey from Florida?
Aw, she's going to
About 2
college.
days in the car.
We think maybe it's better if Rose and I get settled first and then bring you out to New Brunswick.
We can't leave him.
What's going on?
He said he'd miss you too much.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
Rose,
Okay,
It's
so
not in a
she's
listening mood.
Rose Walker.
say goodbye to your brother. You wait for me in the car, okay?
Oh. So it's not college. It's,
I love you, Jetty.
Take me with you.
oh my God. I could, oh my God.
Okay, let's get you unpacked, baby.
My brothers are like 9 years younger,
I'm sorry.
12 years, 14 years younger than me. So that would have been absolutely crushing if I ever had to go through that. Wow. So this is this is their place. I don't know. I'm gonna call them they, because
Will you talk to me, Queen?
this person is beautiful.
I have news.
Oh my god.
Real news.
Wait.
The prodigal has returned.
What?
So they live in like their own body? Like that's their skyscraper?
Dream still behaves as if his realm is superior to ours. It's time that he learned that dreams are merely echoes of desire and despair.
Oh, okay, she's despair.
Roderick Burgess was a diversion. But things have changed, my love. My twin.
Wow, so desire and despair are one and the
Dream
same.
vortex. The first for a long time. It is a woman.
Oh. Oh my god.
Her name is Rose.
Rose Walker?
Rose Walker.
Well, what happened to Rose?
The foster agent wouldn't tell us where she placed Jed. You said we could hire a private investigator. Well, I assume my mom's estate would cover the
God,
cost.
this is too much. I'm so sorry if people go through this.
Oh.
I mean, I know people do. I'm sorry.
How can I leave the country when I have no money, no job?
Listen to me. In cash. For 7 days. In exchange for one family history interview.
I don't know how much that is. 250 pounds? Is that good?
It does get easier, right? You don't still think about Hector every second of every day, do you?
So she did
Champagne.
pass. Wow, they're in like first class too.
Because as my husband and your mom would tell us, life is too short not to enjoy business class.
Everyone's talking about it. Everyone? Who's everyone, exactly?
This is so cool.
Cain, mostly, but... Abel, if I wanted to...
We're back to Cain and Abel.
I'll need a complete list of all entities residing here.
Okay, let me have a think. Something unspeakably nasty in the basement.
She's sleeping. So that's progress.
She hasn't been sleeping?
Who's this man?
No. She's been dealing with her mom's estate.
Who's this man? Why are we talking to this random man? Don't talk to this handsome man, please.
I'm on a plane to London. Talking to my dead husband.
Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man, well damn,
Would you mind fastening your
very handsome. Damn, I'm sorry. I was paranoid, and that, oh god. Oh, see it. Ugh, yeah, death. You don't forget. You just can't. Oh my
I have
goodness.
the census you requested, Lord Morpheus.
Good.
So that was what this is what it all looked like.
Accounted for
Wow.
11,062 of them.
So this was what it looked like before.
Someone's been busy.
Yes, well...
Or did they build it all up
There
again?
are a handful of 3 of the major arcana are gone. The first is Gold, a nightmare who, I must say, I never trusted.
She is a shape changer.
Like Mystique.
There are rumors among the dream folk of a vortex. Perhaps you might wish to investigate.
Yes, please do.
There is a vortex. A true amulet. The first of this era.
Then you must hunt for it, sir. It must be controlled.
Unless forbidden from taking
Rose?
action again. Perhaps one of our problems may prove a solution to the other 3. Sooner or later, she will draw the stray dreams to her.
Oh.
Lucienne will tell you what to look for, Matthew. And what you see, I too will see.
Rose?
That's interesting that she's the vortex.
An amulet?
It's a kind of ring, I believe. Old word. Where did such a young girl run across such an old word?
I'm not that young. I'm actually 21.
21 is still very young, mama. Like, come on.
You must be Rose.
I am. And this is my friend, Lyda Hall.
My name is Unity Kincaid.
Unity.
Thank you, Mr. He's very serious, isn't he? Please, come in.
Thank you.
I love all the green, as you can tell.
Is this?
Oh, that
my
was
favorite
9
color.
months ago. The doctors tell me that on that night I fell ill with something called encephalitis lethargica.
shine, Dormouse.
I fell asleep.
Whoa. Hold on.
I had the most glorious life.
Oh my god.
I took over my father's business, and I met a man with golden eyes, and we had a baby. They hushed it up at the time, but Mr. Holdaway found out that she was adopted by a fine family, and that she grew up to have a daughter of her own.
Oh, her.
Called Miranda.
Wait, hold on. Are they all... Is that her
Miranda
mom?
Walker.
Oh.
Your mother. I'm your great-grandmother, Rose. And
Whoa.
I'm sorry to have brought you here under...
Oh my
And I
god.
don't think I could have borne that.
But she was assaulted while she was asleep. Oh my goodness. Family history is sometimes really dark.
Who's the one person we'd all pay to see?
The Corinthian. Yeah. No. Thank you.
Yeah, why are people like talk to the guy? Like he's just a dude and so are you guys. Like, what's wrong with people?
16, 17. Too old for you.
Oh, Jesus.
He looks younger.
He's not far.
What do you think he does?
I thought he was being nice to the guy. Who was, ugh. What is going on? Who are these people?
Are you suggesting we copycat the Corinthian?
Might be fun.
We do not
Oh my God.
plagiarize one another's work. We have a code.
A code?
Absolutely not.
Fine.
I can't.
Have it your way.
I don't know. I'll never drink a Capri Sun ever again. I will
Restaurant?
not. I hope he poisoned their drinks. Like, I'm sorry, but I forget this show goes pretty dark.
We've decided.
We need to go.
You did. You did. You did it to the waiter.
Moving forward. I want dessert. Where's the waiter?
Oh my god.
We are sending a message to the Corinthian. And the waiter isn't coming back.
Dude. Oh my god.
You asked the wrong question. Had you asked the right one, we could have warned you. Against the Corinthian, told you about Jet and about Morpheus.
She's like, wait a second.
What if I employ you?
To do what?
To locate my great-grandson. Look, I'll pay for everything. Travel,
Wow.
expense.
Unity.
Don't worry. I mean, there's plenty of money. Our family owned Kincaid Sugar.
Well, there you go.
My parents gave me this a long time ago. It's yours now.
Wow. I mean, this poor girl. She woke up and
gold
everyone she knew was dead. Oh, well, she was just talking about
What's
the
wrong?
amulet.
I had a dream in the car on the way here about an amulet.
Is it an amulet or an amulet? I'm gonna have to look it up.
This is the best house sitting gig. I've
Lord have mercy. Can we have a? I mean, I cannot even. This is interesting. This is. I hope it was good, because it might be your last experience. Wait,
You never told me about the job.
are they? How is she connected into this?
I think with Rose at my side, I could put my boss out of business. Start something new that's just ours.
This is the difference between men and women. We would not let a random guy in our house like that. Like, it would never happen. There's just like no fear.
Gotta get to work.
But men, you gotta be fear for your lives, please. Like,
You sure?
he's like, all right, one more round.
Should ask Rose to call me.
Okay, good. You survived. God damn it.
Father deceased.
Poor kid.
There is a brother, Jed Walker, and someone else.
Is it true?
Oh my god.
Yes.
What?
The plans for the new sanitarium.
What in the world?
Do you want to go?
I do not.
Then tell me what to watch for.
Any unusual behavior.
Said the pumpkin to the talking bird.
Look for any signs of shock or trauma.
Anything that could trigger her into killing us all.
Man. That's awesome. That is awesome. I cannot get over this show. It's like the imagery is just gorgeous.
Thank you.
I may have told them your life story as well, but it's just to
Why
spread the
is
word about your
everyone-
brother. It's not because we were gossiping.
Okay. Whatever. Everyone does not need to know.
And who's Gilbert?
Gilbert lives in the attic room. We don't see much of him. He just sits up there and reads.
What in the world is this place?
I cannot, by law, give out your brother's information.
But I'm his sister.
I understand that. But you have to understand that, as such, you have no legal claim to him.
Could you
That
just
is
be
so
fucking human being
strange.
for a second?
Yeah.
Please? We came all this way. My parents are dead, Miss Rubio. Jed's the only family I have left.
Yeah, they're blood related.
Are you prepared to raise a 12-year-old boy by yourself at your age? A job? Healthcare? They took Jed in, applied to be his fosters, and now they're getting $800 a month, so Jed's doing just fine.
I hope. I mean,
I had a dream. A dream
wait, is
about
that
you,
how
baby.
Is that how?
gonna
Yes.
come
Okay. I'm trying to get up to speed right now because there's so much like being popped and happening. He looks like Lucille Ball.
That'll be just the beginning.
The screams. I wish I had this confidence.
We'll take your phone and your wallet and that ring on your finger too.
Oh no.
Seems to me that this young lady is desirous of retaining her jewelry and her honor.
Isn't that Stephen?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary, sir.
Oh, she knows how to fight. What's his name? I know his name. God, what's his name? This is pissing me the.
Are you the Gilbert who lives in House Attic?
The very same. One by any chance, the new downstairs front lodger.
The very same.
Well, there you go. Wow, good timing.
One copycat crime doesn't get the Corinthians' attention. Two.
Oh my god. There's so much happening in this episode. I'm losing it.
I assume you were trying to get my attention. Now that you've got it, tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
We would, like you to be our guest.
Well, that's quite an honor. A gathering of like-minded souls, all,
So they're just serial killers? I mean,
the Corinthian inspired.
Well, in that case, I wonder if I might bring a guest. Somebody who can take our shared dreams to a whole new
oh
level.
my god, the vortex. Miss Rose.
Sure, yeah. All humans are connected to the dreaming. They spend a third of their life here. Knowledge.
Wow, just shot with his cloak just sprawled out like that.
And it may. Excuse me.
She
I'm
made
Rose
it.
Walker.
Oh.
What do you know about my brother Jed?
What the heck? She just showed up. Oh god.
Help me, please!
Oh my god.
Uncle Barnaby said he's gonna lock me in the cellar. Why, what did you do? Nothing, I swear he hates me. That's not true. We have to get away from him, both of us, right now.
The hell is going on out here?
Oh lord.
I was just gonna bring him home.
Get in the car, both of you. Just get in and run him
Jed's
over.
coming home with me. Are you, Jed?
Yes, sir.
Wow. And this is where he's thriving. Just because I thought, first of all, Jed's dad was like a piece of shit. So why would his friends be any different?
You can ride in the back.
In the trunk? No.
Barnaby, no.
No.
You want to get in there with him?
No, we don't do this. Oh god. What in the world? Oh, come on. No. Damn it, what time is it? I want to watch the next episode. There was so much going on. My brain is like a little bit like... how did it even start? There was just so much information in this one. I mean, I really liked this episode a lot. It was very different from the other ones. The vibe and the feel. I mean, the only things that we learned, Rose Walker is important. Like, I feel like it's a good thing that she's with Morpheus. I feel like that might help both of them, so she can find Jed and he can kind of explain like what is going on potentially. But she's obviously powerful, because how the hell does anybody just walk into Dream's world, basically? Like, that's, you've got to be a very, very, very powerful person. And it's interesting with Unity. I mean, she said someone with golden eyes. And I just cannot remember if we've seen anyone with golden eyes. I know that, what's his name? Corinthian doesn't have eyes, but maybe he did. Maybe he had golden eyes. Maybe it was him. That would be interesting. But the fact that Unity is her great grandmother is like, yeah, that's a lot. And I feel bad for Unity. It's just like, what a sad story that is. Like, she was just a kid and went to sleep, and when she came back, she was an older woman. Her family's gone. She's in a completely new, like, century. Like, it's a different time, and she just has to get used to whatever. But I mean, I guess the good news is there's money there. The family made money, so that's good. She's protected. But I understand her trying to get Rose Walker and have her, like, she wants anybody who's like a part of her family to just come back home with her, especially with like the situation that they went through and Jed. But damn, this is opening up. This world's opening up a lot more. We met Desire and Despair. And it's so interesting that they're twins, because, I mean, it's perspective is everything, but it is interesting because it could mean that desire leads to despair. The man who's house sitting, Carl, I think his name was, Carl's desire for Corinthian could have left him, you know, in despair, depending on if the guy killed him or hurt him or something. Desire, as I'm reading the Dhammapada, like the words of Buddha, like he talks about desire being something to not, like to drop desire, because desire leads to disaster and just attachments and different things like that, or unhealthy attachments. So yeah, I can see that desire. And I guess it's like knowing what the word desire means, I guess. Because I think when we listen to the word desire, we think, oh, that's a good thing to have. Like, we should desire each other. We should have this. But I think there is let's see, let me at least pull up the exact definition of desire. A strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing for something to happen. So it's a kind of like it's sort of a selfish, to wish or long for, crave, want. Yeah, it's like craving, and usually a craving isn't gonna give you anything good, because usually, like, I have cravings for Starbucks Frappuccinos, and I know, like, I wish I didn't have any cravings for that, or like cravings for like unhealthy foods and stuff that's just not good for me. And that's that's starting at the bottom. There's desires that we have that are like much greater. Desire to gamble money and make money that way, or desire for others, other people who are in relationships, or desire to gain more. It just sounds like a want, a need. Like desire is never fulfilled. You can't fill it. It's like an emptiness that you're trying to fill, but there's a void there. So eventually it leads to despair. And it's interesting with the contrast with desire versus despair and how they physically look. Desire is obviously gorgeous, but also there's a put on, like everything is put on, like the red lipstick, the makeup, the hair, the bleached blonde. I mean, they look great, obviously, but then it's like just it's not a natural thing. It's not a very natural look, but it's like when you are desire, you want to be desired, and so you want to do everything in your power to make yourself the most desirable person. And then despair is the opposite. They're obviously, I mean, they don't care about like her cutting her skin like that, and just kind of unkempt look, and clearly it's on purpose. For the contrast in their appearance is done on purpose, and just interesting. That's all I'll say. That's just interesting. And I know when I was looking up the comic book, despair was in the picture. I just didn't know that was despair. So it's cool that she made an appearance in this episode. But yeah, that's probably controversial to say desire would be something to not have or want or to work against. But yeah, I think in the Dhammapada it does talk about having joy, happiness. There's a few other things, but it's like desire is not one of those things. It's too much of a self-serving thing, and self-serving usually takes you away from like the truth of why we're here, why we should take care of each other. Yeah. Also, I just need to know what the he's not an actor. It's Stephen Fry. Yeah, Stephen Fry. Okay, that was gonna make me go crazy. Stephen Fry. That was cool to see him in this. I don't know if I'm probably not gonna jump into the next episode because I want to relax, and I like to watch these episodes kind of on their own. Sometimes I'll do back to back, but I feel like there's just a lot to unpack in this one. It was great. It was really, really good though, and I do want to jump into the next one, but I'm just gonna wait until I'm more like I've watched a few too many things so far today, so I don't want to like bombard myself and then not have the most. I want to be able to pay attention to what I'm watching and not be distracted. But all right, that's all. Thank you guys for watching with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.